Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, now here's another video that was sent to me by my good friend Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you for the video. Now this video deals with the Second Amendment, and for those of you that are familiar with me, I am a big supporter of the Second Amendment. I truly believe everybody has that right to bear arms, protect yourself and your loved ones, okay? Now, unfortunate that after a few of the past incidents that's happened, Buffalo, Uvalde, there are just people out there that despise guns, okay? And that's your right. You want to despise guns, it's your right. I just say, in my opinion, be open-minded. Look at the big picture, okay? Not everybody's a maniac, okay? There are people out there that are responsible gun owners, okay? And you gotta, it's like you're knocking the good guys for what 2 or 3 or maybe a handful or more bad guys do. You can't do that. It's not right, my opinion, okay? So I would just say, those of you that despise guns, please be open-minded. Look at the big picture, okay? Guns do not kill people. It's the people who may have bad intentions, who might have just slipped through the system and unfortunately were able to purchase a gun legally. So again, to this video here, the individual, now this individual, some of you might be familiar with, at one time was paired up with PayPal Patty, and the individual that we are in reference to is Tim Harper. Now that's how I came across him. I started noticing PayPal Patty hanging out with him, and next thing I know, I went on his channel and I'm checking him out, and I say, oh, he's a Second Amendment also. He's not just a frauditor. He's out there promoting the Second Amendment, which I kind of support. Not kind of, I support, okay? But one of the bad things with Tim is that I would say Tim had good intentions, but was going about it in the wrong way. Tim wanted people to get used to seeing people walking around with guns. Now, Tim is in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, open carry is legal. But again, I say, Tim, unfortunately, would be out there walking around with an AR-15 or an AK-47. And in my opinion, that was like an overkill, damn it. Overkill. That's my opinion. I would say, if you're trying to get people used to seeing people walking outdoors with guns, start off with the handgun. Get people used to seeing that first, okay? People are not used to seeing, like back in the cowboys and Indian days, where it was normal to see people walking around with their pistol on their side, okay? You got to get the people used to seeing you first with the handgun on the side, and then down the road you start slowly working in walking around with an AR-15 and AK. But again, I say Tim was just like I say, my opinion, he had good intentions, but went about it the wrong way. Now, the shit with PayPal Patty, that we all know. That I don't know why he was doing that shit. I think he was just trying to gain more subscribers or whatever. He's at what, 23,000. He's still in the picture right now, but he's not. I don't know. I no longer see him doing. He's no longer frauditing. He did end up doing time. Screwing around with PayPal Patty, got himself locked up and ended up doing some time. He was also a correction officer, I think. And a big story with Tim. Another video, let's say. But anyway, let's get into the video here. And this is what, with this video here, this is going to be more proof of what I say. He may have good intentions, but he goes about it in the wrong way. In this video, he's in a park. A park, damn it, where you see kids at and stuff like that, I mean, come on. He gets confronted by police, and you can't knock police, for coming up at you and wanting to assess the situation. Is this guy who has a gun, is he working with a full deck? Is this guy normal? Do we have to worry about him? And, in my opinion, cops are they're caught in a catch-22. The people that support guns, when police approach them and they feel like, oh man, police, they're trampling on my Second Amendment and all that, and they don't understand that. Cops have to respond. People are calling up. Hey, we got some knucklehead walking around with a AK-47 and in this video, he's walking around with a shotgun, okay, a shotgun and a handgun. So, you know, again, I say the cops are caught in a catch-22. They approach to make sure that this guy is working with a full deck, let's say, okay. Now the people that support the Second Amendment see them, oh, the cops, you know, they're overstepping themselves and so on. Then if they turn around and say, well, we can't, you know, it's legal, just let him do what he got to do. He's legal. Open carry is legal. Now the people, God forbid the guy turns out to be a maniac and does shoot and kill people. Oh, now the cops didn't do their job and so on. You know how that goes, okay? And so again, I say it's tough being a cop. They're caught in like a catch-22. They're going to, either which way they go, they're going to get bitched at. But let's get into the video. You'll better understand what I'm talking about.
Just out here walking.
I see your camera on.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're trying to elicit some kind of result because you're walking with a rifle.
I
didn't
want to leave my gun in the car here. There's a lot of break-ins happen here, so I didn't want to leave it in there for someone to get their hands on.
I understand. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. Obviously, you did this for a reason. You want to evoke some kind of response.
No, I'd rather there be no response. I'd rather people just be like, you know, it's legal and the legal opportunity to fly in a kite here.
Are you going to let me speak to you for a second?
Well, I don't really need to.
I understand that you're right. I don't have a problem with it. What I'm saying is, common sense dictates we have little kids around. They're all concerned about you walking with a shotgun on your shoulder and a handgun up to your front. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So we have to check
it's not the police we have a problem with, except he's unholstered there. As you know, I'm not breaking the law. You go ahead and put it up. That's fine. I'm not touching mine. There's no break, and you got the guy with the AR there, which I carry ARs too. It's lawful. I mean, fine. I could carry a gun just like that. So when the citizens start learning that, you know, it's no big deal.
But the thing is they don't have to learn. They're going to be concerned because you're at a park with kids.
And they can call the police anytime they want to. And then you can let them know that there's no violation of the law. I'm just walking around. And I didn't want to leave my gun in the car,
sir,
because there's break-ins. All right. Oh, I don't know that guy.
All right. All we know is we have to respond because
people are
concerned.
Yeah, you have to respond, and that's fine.
And a little common sense goes a long way.
Well,
have a good day.
You two guys, thank you for respecting my rights. I'm going to walk, and y'all have a good day.
All right, so let me just pause the video here real quick and say that the officer, I think we could all agree, the officer was respectful, gave Tim respect. He approached him, had a conversation with him after realizing that Tim was normal, okay, and I think the officer even realized what Tim was up to, okay, let him go about his business, but he had to let him know, hey, you got to expect this. You're at a park where there are kids, people are calling you. This is what has to happen. So a lot of the people that support the Second Amendment, they feel that police, they're overreacting and so on. But again, I say police are caught in like a catch-22. And now with the officer who had his gun out, and just think about it. If this guy ended up to be a maniac and he here he is talking with an officer, and if that officer who had his gun out, if the officer felt that he was going to do harm to that one officer, he's already got the upper hand and take him out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, you know, people are going to say that police overreacting when they're just doing their job. Now let's get back into the video and see what I think was even more stupid what he was doing, because you could tell police they already assessed the situation, leave it alone. Okay, but Tim now wants to continue poking the bear.
I want to go see what kind of ARs y'all guys are carrying, because I would like to know the make of them. Now, what kind of ARs do y'all carry? And what kind of sling? You might talk to me. What kind of ARs do y'all carry? What make? Huh? Real ones. Real ones? Yeah. I understand. Who makes them? Like, is it LMT or?
Not LMT.
Can you tell me what kind?
This particular one is a 6 hour.
6 hour. Okay. Cool. That's about all I wanted to know.
You having a good day today?
Yeah, I sure am.
All right.
Yeah. Thank y'all for.
Keep enjoying yourself, all right?
I'm trying to. Y'all guys have a good day. Thank you.
right, so as we all noticed here, after the plainclothes officer, which I'm going to take a guess is a detective, okay, after he made his assessment that Tim is not a problem and walked away, now Tim wants to go poke the bear. He wants to go talk to the cop with the AR-15, ask him questions, okay? Now I think the cops, after they realized their detective was, made an assessment, Tim is not a problem, they just want to go about their business, okay? They realize that Tim has a camera in his hand and he's probably out here provoking to make a video, okay? And I gotta say here, Tim wants to poke the damn bear. Now, I will say, the officer here, in my opinion, I don't care. He's got, you could tell the officer had body armor, but as for him letting somebody that he's not familiar with walking behind him armed, I don't know. I couldn't, regardless that I got body armor on, I don't know who the hell this guy is. Regardless that one of our detective has made an assessment that this guy is okay, I still wouldn't let this guy walk behind me being armed, okay? I either side by side or you go first, okay? But now, as you can tell, the other officer here who got into a conversation with him, again, Tim should have realized. I understand he's trying to get comfortable with them, wants them to be comfortable with him. But having a camera in his hand, you could tell that they realize that this guy just wants to make a damn video. So again, you know, he may have good intentions, but he goes about it. This is only my opinion. Yeah, may have good intentions, but he goes about it in the wrong way. Let me show you another interaction that Tim had.
News now, KC, walking down the street at the Pride Festival in Tulsa.
There's no weapons allowed in sight.
This is a city street.
It's
We're gonna have to go back that way though.
window.
That gate is no longer a public domain. It's a permitted event.
Not anymore. It once sure is.
Over there it is.
This is a festival. This is private over here. That's a public area.
Public streets can never be private.
Yeah, it's
Yes, it can.
it says it in the law that any event promoter or tenant cannot
Let's
stop.
talk about it over here. We can talk over here, right?
I'm fine right here.
We can talk right over here. That's more public than this. You're right here next to my volunteers and stuff.
Yeah.
This is all public property,
So
brother.
Right,
the
let's go
law
private. Let's go public property. We're over here.
the
If
law
it's public
says
property.
You want
that
to discuss the law? Just go over there.
Yeah, we can talk about it. You guys can say
We
what you
can
need to.
discuss
Just
it all day.
over here, because this is event
over
property
there.
and this is public
No,
property.
it's
we
all
have.
public property. You guys pulled the permit, but that doesn't change the law. The law
it says
specifically
any
says
event
permit
promoter
holder-
can't stop a permit holder from carrying on city property, public streets, or anything. That's the law.
Yeah.
Right here.
There's the
Perfect
law
people
right
for you
here.
to talk to. Perfect. So, why don't you go stand over there?
Yeah, let's just step back here, if we would, just off of the event area, and then we can
I'm sure
discuss
they'll
it.
differ. With your
We'll see.
opinion.
Don't walk any further. Let's go back this way, not this way.
We're going to talk with them. I remember you from Hop Jam.
And the rules still apply.
Absolutely not. This is public
Public street
Always
and
public
You will
property.
see that everything has
Those
been
signs
gated
are-
off, has been fenced off, and it is a private event.
No, you are mistaken. The law.
No, you are mistaken.
So-
and you have the option of returning your firearm to your vehicle or whatever you want to
Do
do.
you have a card?
I do not have a card with me. I apologize for that. I'm Captain Karen Tippler.
Captain Karen Tippler?
Yes, I
What's your
am.
badge number?
1658.
Okay, you know you can be held personally responsible.
I know I can be held, but you know that you can be arrested for trespassing if you.
you can only give me a ticket.
All we're asking you to do is return your firearm to your vehicle, and so that you can come in here and have a good time, and everybody in here can have a great time. That That is the purpose, and that's what we want to do, is make sure everybody is safe and feels safe while they're here. And so it is posted that no weapons are to come before beyond the checkpoint. It is posted.
So how does no outside beverages keep people safe, or no outside food?
No outside weapons, as you can see, and that is the issue that we are discussing. You have the option of going and securing your weapon, and you can come on in and have a great time with everyone else.
The law says that no
You have
event
the option
promoter.
of securing your weapon, and then you can come in and have a great time with everyone else.
So you don't care about
You have the option of securing your weapon, and then you can come in
So
and
can
have
you
a great
tell me
time with everybody else.
who the event
Is
promoter
your
is?
objective to come in and have a great time with everyone else?
Without my rights being
Is
violated.
is your objective to come in and have a great time with everyone else?
Are you on
It is
duty
not
or
your
working
objective to
security?
come in and have a great time with everyone else?
Who's on duty here? On duty. Are you on duty?
Yeah, I am.
On duty.
Told him to leave.
Yes.
Hook him up.
Oh, we're leaving.
Nope.
We'll leave.
You had your chance. Turn around.
Rick.
All right, well, there you go. I think we could all agree that that female officer, or should I say captain, gave them numerous chances. Go put your guns away and come back and have a great time. And I mean, come on, 3 to 4 times now she told them, and it was like going through one ear and out the other with this guy. Now, mind you, she did state that the people who operate that event there pulled a permit, and that pretty much gives them the right to make their rules in that little area there. Okay, they posted, it's posted on the fence there, no weapons allowed, and as we saw, Tim tried to deflect with that one particular sign about no outside food, and we all know that means they got food vendors in there that want to make their money, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? But again, numerous times she gave them an opportunity, go put your guns away and come back and have a great time. But apparently that's not what Tim wanted to do. Tim wanted to flex his rights. He, I don't know. My opinion, like I said before, he may have good intentions, but he goes about it the wrong way. Now, again, hey, numerous times, and you notice that the individual you're talking to is just taking you around the world, hey, hook him up, take him away. Now, I tell you, guys like Tim make it harder and badder for the people that are really, good, responsible gun owners. This is not the type of way to get people used to seeing people walking around with guns. My opinion. That's my opinion. But let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I will see you in my next video.